Top of the top. Good morning. Good morning. What's up? We up. We up. Live on YouTube. We live again. What's up, everybody? We're back. We're gonna get into it. Money Day. What's up? Back at it again. What's up, Malice? What's up? What's up, LJ? What's up, Latasha Jordan here? What's up, OG Tiger? Thank you for the cash app the other day, Tiger. Thank you. Let's get into it, y'all. It's heating up. Yeah, hey, y'all got a lot of entertainment coming up. What's up, EK? What's up, everyone that's up? We're gonna get into it, y'all. Let's just go. There's a lot going on. So everything is starting to play out. That's it. We just watching the movies. All entertainment, none is a fact. But everything is now real. It's just all real stuff. It's all real. Meaning the stuff you watch it, some people ain't gonna get it. So it's just a lot going on. Let's just get into it. Like I said, let me smack myself. I don't gotta dumb down no more. Y'all already know what's up. Let's just get into it. All right. So anyway, what's up, Punches? What's up, bro? Shout out to everybody that's up on this Monday. Everybody that's feeling good. Everybody that's getting together. Salute to everyone that's staying focused, man. It's hard out here, man. It's real hard out here. It's real hard financially. It's weather. It's real. Yeah, y'all. It's something else going on out here, man. So hopefully you make it through. On that note, let's just go, man. Let's go. All right. Shout out to the replay gang and everybody that's in tune, man. Let's just go, man. I'm excited today, and all I'm trying to do today is stay calm. That's it, y'all. My new thing is I'm just trying to stay calm. That's it. All right. I don't want no sense of arrogance, none of that. I'm trying to be as humble as I can, y'all. Let's go. So 2026, everything is flipped, man. But these are the things we spoke about. So now y'all starting to play out. It's starting to play out. Let's go. I don't know how many of y'all watched the Grammys yesterday. I didn't watch it. Just by the preview, it looked like it was straight trash and corny. Meaning, everybody I saw that was from a certain era, they just looked miserable, horrible. I saw D'Angelo tributes, dark. But the new people like Bad Bunny and like they were looking happy. Anyway, I also saw they were gaslighting. I see some people in Hollywood didn't get enough yet. I see they were saying F ICE and stuff like that. And they were promoting violence. So I don't know, but I know one thing. I'm thinking in my head, look, they still promoting this protest violence stuff. But all those celebrities, they're not going outside. I didn't see a celebrity outside in the cold yet. Did you? Now, remember, there was always clout chasing the protests. But since it's been cold in Minnesota, if you really pay attention, other than Don Lemon, a lot of them, they have not been outside like that. Get it? Let's go. Man, yo, I'm hyped today. If you smart, you will see. You have happy people and you have miserable people. It's so clear as day. The miserable people are screaming about nothing. California is damn near blown off the map. Damn near the whole state of California got to be repaired. A lot. Those Hollywood people got their whole neighborhoods burnt down and they still ain't get enough. They may have so much bad luck, but it's not just that. It's the fact that they won't stop. So let's go. But y'all, this is it's real deep. We talking about all entertainment. Nothing is a fact. We just gonna get into it. Let's go. Let's go. All right, because what we talking about today? 50 is giving hints about a Jay-Z doc coming. And it's going to be something like the Diddy doc, illustrating behavior. All right? Jay-Z didn't do nothing. He's innocent. He didn't do nothing. But, yeah, 50 about to put some fire on that, I guess. He gave the hints. We're going to talk about that. See, we're going to talk about the Grammys, but not too much about the Grammys. It's about what happened at the Grammys. It is being said that they were trying to take attention off certain things. And somebody messed up because somebody made Nicki Minaj the butt of their jokes. And yeah, and it actually was a joke about her butt, something like that. But they won't learn, y'all. So here we go. Also, Justin Bieber performed butt naked. I mean, in his boxers. But I got it clear. In my opinion, what Justin was doing, he was trying to show me that he don't need nobody. He don't need nothing. No lights, camera, action. He don't need nothing. Just him and the music. All right, so we're going to get into that. Either way, man, the game has changed. It's different. It's definitely flipped, and I don't know what it is. But I get my entertainment from watching it play out. These are the things I tell you, man. This is just weird. Let's go. 50 Cent Eyes, new documentary on Jay-Z. After his name resurfaces in this Ep stuff. So my opinion, like I said, the whole Epstein thing is to light fire to him. Being that they have media companies, maybe they will use their media companies for something else instead of trying to antagonize and worry about the black opinion and control other celebrities. Because at this point, from what I see, his last focus is controlling celebrities. That's what I see. When I told you it's not too many people you see right now that don't get a check from him, one way or another. Fat Joe, Jadakiss, Jim Jones. We keep going. It's a few of them. But I told you how it's going to play out. And I'm not here to say, I told you, I'm fucking sick of that word. But being that we ahead, these things got to be explained because we do get new people. In the end, it's going to be him and everybody on his payroll. But as he sinks, everybody on his payroll going to sink. And you're watching that now because now a new fire has been lit. So this is what I've been paying attention to. Now, Nicki been going at him. She going at him even more. But the hints of what I see is what I'm going to tell you again. I told y'all it's not about me. It's not about you. It's not about nobody from that era no more. Our opinions don't mean nothing. If we all thought Jay-Z was the greatest since sliced bread, it wouldn't matter. Because now, this is the young generation. And I told you, they look at them as demons. So these youngsters know about this trafficking, kidnapping, boogeyman shit. And now, when they kept bringing up Jay-Z and this F shit, all this shit, and Diddy, I told you, the youngsters are scared of them. When we were teenagers, it was no such characters as this. So what I'm trying to tell you is, it's the young people that are scared. Meaning they are the ones like, oh my God, really? They slay people? They do this, they do that? Oh shit. It's the young people. When you get to your head, the young people made up the saying no Diddy. Nobody from the era, nobody from New York made that up. Nobody from a certain, no Diddy, no. The young people, they look at all of this different. So, let's go. Like I said, y'all, let's go. I'm just trying to give you a little background. Damn, they got your man Jay in the Ep files. I got to do a doc on this ish. He wrote alongside AI-generated images of Jay-Z, signaling his intention to explore the topic. But we also know, we've been saying 50 Cent probably going to do a doc on Jay-Z too. Yeah, it's 50's turn now. Remember Jay-Z dissed him in the rap? Well, it's his time now. But I also spoke, in my opinion, it's only certain people that can bring him down. And this is something else I already said. Now, being that the game is playing down in your face, the game of chess, you are able to see who's on whose side. Because you didn't see nobody have super energy to side with 50. You see, I'm with you, 50. Let's take these guys out. You seen people going against 50. You seen people making excuses not being in 50 Cent documentary. You didn't see nobody riding shotgun with 50 yet, now did you? But you did see this woman named Nicki talking, right? Okay. And you seen how 50 and Nicki stand alone. But you didn't see no man that claimed they had beef with Jay-Z step up yet. And this is why I told you that Jim Jones, Cameron, all that Rockefeller shit was F-A-K-E. All right? They're a family. They all staged a fake-ass beef. Why? You didn't see Cameron and Jim Jones turn the fire up on his ass yet. Nas didn't talk. Nas said, I'm going to get a casino deal while you're going to lose yours. So many things been playing out. Now let's go. Let's slow it up. Damn, they got your man Jay in the Ep files. I got to do a doc on that ish. Well, the trolling has begun, but it's getting real. It's getting real for one person. That's why I say all you got to do is watch the show. These are the things I kept repeating when I said they didn't want y'all to know for 2 years that they king been on the run. But now they got him in a trap. It's going down now, y'all. It's going down. Let's go. Let's go. This comes on the heels of 50 Cent's recent documentary on Sean Combs. In this reception in the entertainment world, showcasing the rapper's growing influence behind the camera. And you also know this means money on the table, money for whatever platform it comes out on. This will generate money for content creators. See, content creators, you have something to talk about. You need people like 50 to do documentaries because nobody else ain't doing them. All right. So as you see, the files on Mr. Hove, it does not imply any verified wrongdoing. And many of the claims remain unsustained. And just like I said yesterday, Jay-Z is 100% innocent. He didn't do anything. Neither did him or Pusha T. They didn't do nothing. But what I'm saying is this. It's the fact that his name is brought up as attending environments with Harvey and Ep. That's cool. But you will also see it was strategically pronounced, or should I say it was strategically announced right before the Grammys. So somebody would not be able to show their face with pride at the Grammys. So the question is, did somebody go to the Grammys? Was hip-hop there? Because from what I keep seeing, every time he stick his head out, every time he showed he did not disappear, it's not going to stop. So now y'all believe when I said years ago it's never going to stop and it's nothing they going to do about it? Let's carry on. We in 2026 now, y'all. That's it. I done made 2 records on It's Never Going to Stop. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So I want to be accurate. While details about the proposed Jay-Z project, including its scope, timing, and platform, remains unclear, 50 Cent's announcement has already sparked debate across hip-hop communities and social media. So right here is telling us we don't know the scope. We don't know the timing, when it's going to drop, when it's going to get put together, and we don't know what platform it's going to come out on. Meanwhile, it can already be put together already. So, in my opinion, 50 Cent just gave us a hint on Jay-Z dot coming. So, like I said, a lot of people in the public are now starting to wake up. A lot of people that wanted to ignore these things, they can't ignore it no more. And now, Jay-Z and his team, the next move's on them. And everybody's watching them. And I'm going to show you something, y'all. We up this morning. Let's go. The Grammys was super corny. I didn't watch it. I know how corny it was from the replay. And I'm talking about the replay clips and blogs. All right? No, corny. I'm glad I didn't watch it. Oh, man. But I also know this part. It goes to what I did say. All the celebrities that were at the Grammys, they are the ones that are in good standards. So that part does mean something. The ones, like, when they show, like, Lauryn Hill was there, they had a D'Angelo tribute. Y'all know that? Come on, man. D'Angelo was dark. When he died, it was dark. He was dry. And that D'Angelo dry Q-tip, he was there dry. And I'm just like, man, I just wish they go the fuck away. I'm sick of all of them, man. You get it? But the younger crowd, everybody else that was new, they was like, I was happy to see Bad Bunny get awards. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, man, I don't care. I just saw the clips. But what I'm saying is this. If certain people wasn't on that red carpet, that show you their status in the shit. But I remember when I said, okay, y'all have it's a lot of black entertainers left. I said, but the ones that are in good standards, that are not accused of a lot of dirt and filth, they are the ones that you would consider corny and boring. I said, but the reality is it is still black celebrities that are in good standards. It is. It's just that LL, you know, stuff like that. And I'm saying that because I'm showing you the separation that Jay-Z can't show his face with pride like llcoolj can. And that's very important right now. Fat Joe and them can't show their face like LL face is clean in this game. You get what I'm saying? As far as LL face is not mentioned with abuse or hurt or harm to people. Get it? Now we know none of them are innocent. So don't go there, y'all. I know somebody gonna say, well, we know that none of them are innocent. But I told you this came down to abuse. Minor abuse, woman abuse, and man abuse. Many different ways. So that's what this came down to in the end. Which one of them were flying straight and which ones of them were very abusive, meaning abusive of their power. Many different ways, whether that was part of why Ellen got in trouble, abusing the employees. This is what I kept telling y'all. It's about everything, not just sex. It's about how they took advantage of a lot of workers, didn't pay people. You got to look at stealing music, blackballing. Yes, llcoolj blackballed a rapper named Cannabis because he was scared Cannabis was going to destroy his career. If Cannabis would have destroyed LL back then, he wouldn't be standing here today. And he knew that back then. Def Jam. All right? So, also, llcoolj looks good. He also makes Def Jam look good. Russell Simmons. So, he's still a clean face in his game. Same thing with Alicia Keys. But you should know now that she was handpicked by somebody. She was going to be a star regardless. You should know that. Anyway, I say that because you can tell from the replay, it was corny from that perspective. Now, let's go. Now, I'm slowing it up because these are the things I spoke about when I spoke about the game has been with somewhere else. It's just that America has just caught up. So we have just watched America catch up this year when the NFL announced that this guy named Bad Bunny going to do the Super Bowl. But 2 years ago, 2023 Grammys, I told you your favorite cover was irrelevant. And then I told you who the top artist was that are global, because I was telling y'all the game is global now. So when you see Bad Bunny, America's late. This is also what I wanted to prove to y'all. The past couple years, America been last. Everywhere else been ahead of America. And I tell you, America got dumbed down. That's what happened. And it happened even more when we got in the house. A lot of places caught up. People didn't want to, they understand that. When I tell you, only Americans were the dumbest with trending topics. Everywhere else is catching ahead. Meaning, if you believed anything online, okay, you kept seeing all these characters online in entertainment. So you was thinking they were stars because they kept posting them. But I was just telling you, none of them are winning for real. They're not making music for real. They're not selling platinum albums. You know, they're not known around the world. They can't go around the world and sell out arenas. And that was me trying to show y'all, like, look, these entertainers are just online celebrities. It's just for you guys to chime in all day. Meaning they're not even real celebrities. They're not even real superstars. They're not even really talented. This is when I was trying to tell you of black entertainment is fantasy land, and everything outside of that is the real world. And I was trying to tell you that those other people lost their spot on everything around the board. See, yeah, Kendrick getting awards, but y'all know damn well you don't know too many songs Kendrick made lately. No, it's just that Kendrick is the face of black rap in America now. He is the face of the rap game because Kendrick Lamar is the only respectable face of hip-hop music now. And Kendrick Lamar's name is not any abuse. But that's why Kendrick face is good. It's a reason for that. You ain't looking at how is Kendrick Lamar the best face of rap when you had all these rappers. And one thing is this, nobody from New York is at the top of music. 50 did his thing already. Nicki did her thing already. They're New York. But if we talking about right now, no. All right, so now look at years ago. Now look at years ago. This is what I was talking about with Fat Joe and J-Lo. Look at when there was a Puerto Rican fad in America, a Latino fad. Look how it was a fad. Now look at how that fad played out. Now look at how Puerto Rico is on top for real. See that? Now Puerto Rico is on top for real. See, y'all were buying that Puerto Rico from the Bronx. See, that was years ago. That was 20 years ago. 20 years later, Puerto Rico is now over the Bronx. The real Puerto Rico. See what I'm saying? These are the things I want y'all to get that flipped and changed. When a couple months ago, they showed Bad Bunny in New York on the train. They were showing you that Bad Bunny is keeping it more Puerto Rican and more real than Fat Joe, J-Lo, and all of them. These are the things I was telling you because he was in New York on the ground showing real love to Puerto Ricans and Latinos and New Yorkers because he been building his image. Like I said, same way Yeezy had sneakers, Bad Bunny, last time I checked, he was on his third line of sneakers. He been at his own sneaker line now. See, America's late. These are the things I was telling y'all with this fantasy shit because somebody controls the media. Hip-hop controls the media. So I told you, these why I kept saying they didn't want you to know who was really winning, who really wasn't, who was the really influential, and who really wasn't. And then after the Diddy thing situation happened, that was letting the cat out the bag. They tie him up. Then being that they still didn't get it, now we're going to drop some, put out the information because they slow over there. They slow. They don't get it over there. We've been trying to tell them they King been finished, but they keep listening to all his flunkies. They keep running to all of his minions. So being that they don't get him and his minions, time is up. We're going to keep unleashing on them. That is the narrative. So maybe after 50 dropped the dot, maybe they all disappear after that one. Yeah. Maybe. Let's go. F-Ice. So now can you see where the negative energy comes from in America? I've been telling you, the negative energy comes from California. Hollywood is the home base of goddamn you know who. Hollywood is the base center of the demons. And they set the trend. And whatever trend they set in Hollywood, it shall spread across America. So I told you, it was the Hollywood demons that gaslit the whole America to deal with what they deal with. But I also told you, it is the people in Hollywood the most delusional because they are not from the 13 colonies and they don't acknowledge it at all. They're not from this side of the map. Now, beyond the 13 colonies, you have this thing called North and the South. And I told you, it is people that have never been to the North or the South a day in their life. They have never saw Washington, D.C. They have never touched the monument. They have never saw the water, the Lincoln Memorial. They have seen nothing American ever. They haven't been to Philadelphia. They haven't been to where George Washington lived. They've never been to Mount Vernon. They have been nothing American, guys. They've never been to Boston. They've never been nowhere. They have never been on the soil of the Cherokee in the fights that took place, the Seminole Wars. They have no knowledge of America for what it really is. But somehow in California, they always scream to be the most Americans. But I told them people in California, you only American because of what you saw on TV. And the whole figment of America is all in your mind because you never saw the East Coast. If you have never seen the Atlantic Ocean, you are not American. You are a foreigner. Shall I make it more simple for you idiots? All right? If you have never seen the Atlantic Ocean with your eyes, are you really American? Or are you closer to being a foreigner? All right? I must say these things because I told you there's a lot of fake Americans, y'all. And if they don't bring their ass to DC, it's only two things. They either fake American or they running from ICE. All right? Or they running, don't forget, they running from Homeland too. All right? So look, I'm letting y'all know. This is the world we in. I don't care if you're from Arizona. I don't care where you're from. If you have never seen the Atlantic Ocean, are you really an American? Or have you been lying to yourself? Is your whole reality of America just on TV screens, in textbooks? Are you really an American? Have you ever seen New York City with your eyes? Have you ever seen the Hudson Bay? The Verrazano Bridge? Have you ever seen an American discovery with your own eyes? Or do you just live in deserts and scream at mountains and scream at stuff you've never seen with your own eyes? All right? Have you ever seen the Underground Railroad location? Okay, then. Can you guys Please shut up in Los Angeles, California. I'm talking about Hollywood liberal fools that have brainwashed everyone. All right? Why I say that? Because, y'all, it's the 250th anniversary. So from time to time, I show talking different accents. That's it, because they all a joke. Let's go, y'all. So look, right? They saying F Ice. Billie Eilish and Bad Bunny stick to the ice-sending Grammy crowd. Wow, sit in the crowd. Wow, gaslight that shit. Ah! So look, right? Check it out. But that's what I laugh at. This is the truth, man. The reason why I'm dissing them celebrities because they know damn well they not going outside. They know damn they talking shit about Ice in the heat at a Grammy event. They not outside with the people. So I got respect for the people outside protesting in that cold. Those celebrities, man, they need to pack it up. That's why people say they don't want to hear their mouth no more. They not outside, y'all. They not doing nothing. I could even see if they was outside the celebrity. Yeah, man, let's go. They ain't even do what Don Lemon did. So they need to shut up. Let's go. So they gaslighting and check it out. They sitting the crowd wild at the Grammys. They poking jokes. So all I want y'all to check out from today on. All right? Because around here, we know how this shit works. You see them laughing and joking today. You just keep paying attention, and let's see if they're going to have that same energy. Let's go. All right? Could U.S. criminals be sent to El Salvador mega jail? Now, this is a joke within a joke. Don't listen to nothing I say. All my jokes, I just make up shit because I be bored. But I assumed, when I understood what type of law enforcement was behind this thing, and I already know the prisons are packed. So I understood. I'm like, when people get snatched up now, they're not going to regular prisons. They're not getting a regular trial. I'm talking about any American, anybody that's illegal, that's one. Anybody that's American locked up as a domestic terrorist, they're not going to no regular jail. And I had a joke on, no, I said, family, a lot of Americans' ass gonna get shipped off. And I said all of this before this whole shit started. Before, when they was warning about shipping people out, I was joking saying, remember a lot of you Americans change your name. You change your name to Mr. Muhammad and different things. And a lot of y'all wanted to be from other countries. And I said, a lot of them are going to be getting their ass shipped out of here, y'all. And I said, a lot of people, they watch. And I said, these criminals, a lot of them, they're not going to regular jails. If you got caught selling fentanyl and you get labeled as domestic terrorist and you get caught up by in a military grab your ass up, I assume you might go to Guantanamo Bay. Could U.S. criminals be sent to El Salvador mega jail? Who knows? See what I was telling you? Now, this is what I was laughing at. It'd be funny as hell as Americans going hard for illegals and they ass be the ones get shipped off. Because this is what I keep telling you, they're not saying. You have illegals, you have immigrants. This is not about immigrants. It's about illegals. So when you keep going hard for illegals, you're the one getting tricked. You got to know who you're fighting for. These are the illegals. Now, why am I showing you this? It's two within one picture. Now, these are the so-called criminals that were sent here. You get it? They were sent here. Allegedly, when they unleashed the prisons, they got sent here. And then allegedly, a lot of them were here selling dope. And a lot of them are still hiding in the country. But this is the joke. This is the joke. Thank you very much, C. Mills. They saying, not only are they going to get rounded up, a lot of y'all Americans going to get rounded up and y'all going to get shit back with their ass. All right? That's the rumors. But I'm just these are the clues they giving you. Meaning, if you get locked up for being an anti-American, it's no telling where you're going at. If the gov lock your ass up, it's no telling where you're going at because you ain't going in a regular jail. Let's go. Could U.S. criminals be sent to El Salvador's mega jail? Who knows? Hey, maybe they said this is the last time. All the human sex traffickers, all the real criminals, that's it. We wiping America out of all the criminals. We're going to reverse it. They always sent their criminals here. Now we're going to send our criminals over there. And now America be cleaned up. But look, here's the math. Now, this been up into 2023. Now, you know 24, we've been speaking on all the numbers disappearing, 24 and 25. These were the numbers, 1,000,025 total prisoners in U.S. That was in 23. 2 years from then, I don't know the math. I haven't counted since. And the whole 25, it's been sweeps every day. Thousands been going to prison every day across the whole America. So this is the 23. All you got to know is it's a lot of people locked up, and it's going to be a lot more, y'all. It is not. I'm telling you what's going to happen. Now, whether they getting shipped over here, I don't know. But no, a lot of people going to prison, y'all. Why am I saying that? Because those celebrities been gaslighting a lot of people, but they're not the ones outside. And they're not telling people it's the difference between illegals and immigrants. And if you selling drugs and you talking about, I'm gonna just leave it alone, man. Reason why I say that, everything already been said. Ain't nothing else to talk about. I told you this time, all that talking shit, they not going for it. Let's go. Billie Eilish at the Grammys. This is what she said. Here's the word. Nobody is illegal. She said, nobody is illegal on stolen land. We need to keep fighting and speaking up. Our voices do matter. F-U-C-K ICE. At the Grammys, because I told you, all those award shows are nothing but gatherings. And somebody always have a Grammy party. And the people that always throw a Grammy party, they made sure they got bad news. Nobody is illegal on stolen land. Do y'all hear that? Do you believe it? That's the question. But see, I'm always tell you foreigners, man, when you don't know American history, that's why you believe anything. I got one question for y'all geniuses. Was all the land in America stolen? And how was it stolen? Was it stolen by gun? How was it stolen? By alcohol? Treaties? Were some treaties upheld? Hey, which tribes actually got down with the team? Which tribes actually willingly sold their land? Do you know that part? And I got one more statement. You keep listening to dumbass foreigners and idiots. If you didn't do your American history, maybe you're not American. This 250th anniversary is going to prove who's a foreigner or who's not. So, nobody's illegal on stolen land. We need to keep fighting and speaking up. It's a lot of things within American history. All countries been here. They don't speak about all countries, though. Yeah, it wasn't just the British. It was every country. Sweden, Germany, every country was here a long time ago. Get it? But that's another discussion. The question is, they're not outside fighting ICE. They have not been out in the cold not once. They're gaslighting stupid fans. And guess what's going to happen to the fans? This was happening to the fans. Because illegals are considered sex traffickers and fentanyl pushers and money stealers. The illegals, immigrants are legit, illegals are not. So, when you say F ICE, what y'all don't get is you're really saying F the gov. See that? If I say F EBT, I'm really saying F the gov. If I say F welfare, I'm saying F the gov. See, I'm gonna show you how you always get tricked. Now, when you keep saying F the gov, now you sounding like a terrorist. When you keep saying F the police, oh, you anti-society, huh? You against the law, huh? So go to another country then and say it. Watch your head get cracked. See, the behavior. See, remember, this is how they play games. Your beliefs is one thing, but when you saying F ICE, see that? That's a behavior. Knowing you not going to say it to their face. And if a person said, they're going to get locked up, disorderly conduct, knocked upside the head. But when you in your mansion and y'all all together at y'all wards talking, it sound good, but they not outside. So I respect the people that's outside in the cold, not these delusional celebrities. Because the word is on y'all celebrities, y'all just distracting. They saying y'all always distracting from what y'all really be doing. And since y'all was poking Nicki, she gave a couple of hints of what y'all be doing and why y'all distracting. And a lot of us, we already know why. So let's go. These are illegals, y'all. You see them illegals? Well, just know some of them got shipped here. Just know some of them, they running around here right now as we speak. All right? So I'm not into no civilians being abused. I'm not into that. And I do not co-sign law enforcement abusing their power. But I understand law enforcement got a job to do, and you're supposed to stay out their way. And one day you're going to stop trying to fight and fight and fight and fight, and then one day you'll get somewhere. And when you stop listening to dumbass idiots that get a check telling you to fight when they ain't going to do shit, then maybe you'll get it. All right? Why I say that? Because this is going to be a result of fighting. But you ain't learned that yet. Fight the power. How you going to do it? All right. I'm saying it for a reason. Because if we listen to the celebrities, we all going to be locked up with the illegals. That's my point. You fighting for illegals, and then you end up being illegal because you get locked up. See that? Because you fighting. But you know what else happening? Let me also be honest what they do. This is also what they do. Because I'm not stupid neither. See, what happened is this. They all got to act like they love the fans. See, that's another game they playing. Acting like they got love for the fans, and they acting like they fighting this fight. But meanwhile, Los Angeles has been catching so much hell. And this is my whole point why they all exposed. Los Angeles has been catching fires, floods, all type of events this year. And you did not see a lot of celebrities doing no charity work these past 2 years at all. They have not been doing no charity work at all. At all. That's my whole point. They've been talking their ass off. You didn't see them doing nothing in Los Angeles. Los Angeles, I mean, just California, period. Even when they had the homeless crisis. All them tents, all them fires, all these things happen, floods. Where have they been for the people, y'all? So you see, I respect what they were balanced. So they just gaslight celebrity. They gaslight fans to fight, but they don't do nothing to help their fans when the fans going through hard times. See that? I can see if they did both. Nope. You get it? They don't do both. So my point is, they screaming on microphones, but I didn't see them help no fans yet. From Minnesota to California. I didn't see them do nothing yet. So who's just talking? All right. So like I said, at the end of the day, I would have to respect Don Lemon more than them, because the truth is, Don Lemon's stupid ass, at least he was on the ground. All right? I don't respect no protester that's not on the ground, period. I don't respect you. All right? I told you, they were in charge of this new shit called protesting online. I call it gaslighting. They're not on the ground, y'all. They're not real protesters. That's just what it is. All right? So we can call Don Lemon an idiot. That's why his ass got locked up, but at least Don Lemon was on the ground with it. Don Lemon was in the cold, proving that he in the cold. They in heat, getting awards, talking shit. All right? Now, I'm saying that because, let's go. Now, I told y'all Justin Bieber's a troll, in my opinion. My opinion, Justin be trolling. But I catch the message. In my opinion, Justin was showing, I don't need all that other shit. I don't need nothing. I'm just going to do the music. All right, now let's go. But it's also saying something. This also is letting us know, hey, he was abused when he was young. I don't know. No dancers, no visuals, no outfit. Just straight vocals. Well done, Justin. But Justin has caught backlash because he's in his boxes. But Justin be trolling, man. And at the same time, Justin has been through a lot. So we don't know what's up with Justin, but they said the music was good. He did a good job. Justin Bieber told, have some respect as he performs at Grammys in his boxers. Or maybe he was giving a tribute to the diddler. Who knows? Who fucking knows? All right? Who knows? Who knows? But I think I ain't gonna lie, I think part of it was a shot at that he don't need nothing. No light, camera, action, no fire, no dancing. I don't got to fall out the sky like Chris Brown in a belt. I don't got to do none of that shit no more. I'm just going to do music. On that part, I respect him. If that was part of his artistic point, I get that part clear. I don't need nothing. Just this right here. Straight music. If that's his point made. Because somebody else got to have 50 dancers, get it, 20 backup dancers, a Flavor Flav, a Spliff Star, and a Busta Rhymes on stage. And they got to have lights, camera, action, Michael Jackson fire, just to do a couple shows, all right? And meanwhile, we passed that time. Let's go, all right? Because Justin is letting y'all know he's a man now, all right? He's married, he has a wife and kids, and he don't deal with hip-hop no more. That's also what he letting us know. He don't hang with hip-hoppers no more. Justin was abused in Atlanta. It's a shame what they did to him. And Jermaine Dupri, your time coming up next, right? So let's go. I'm saying that for a reason, y'all, because Justin is a survivor. It is not Destiny Child. Justin Bieber is a survivor. He was around those blacks. He was around them from a youngster. He was almost ruined, but he made it out, y'all. He made it out with his career and about $300 million. He is not Chris Brown. He is not Jim Jones, Cameron, and the rest of them. He is not Usher. According to the math, according to studies, Justin does not have an STD. Justin has escaped the black reality of BET. And now he shall carry on with just him and his guitar. All right? Life after the diddler. Keep it up, Justin. Let's go. So basically, everyone in those files is guilty except for Jay-Z because he's Beyonce's husband. Oh, man. Now let's get to the other part. Let's say it again, y'all. So basically, everyone in those files is guilty except Jay-Z because he's Beyonce's husband. I told you somebody's playing chess, y'all. Somebody's playing chess. Somebody's getting put in a box. A lot of y'all gonna watch your king and queen be destroyed. I'm not even gonna say the queen, man. I'm just letting y'all know you about to watch it all this year. Let's go. No, the whole empire shall collapse. All right? The whole empire shall collapse. This is the shit they doing on them, y'all. Guess what's happening, y'all? They done brought Aaliyah back up, and Aaliyah is going viral. The spirit of Aaliyah is now viral. Yes. Yes. The same way the spirit of Tupac is viral. The spirit of Biggie. But no, the spirit of Aaliyah is now viral. And what people don't get, each young generation that is born or rises up, they learn the story of Aaliyah and Rockefeller. When I tell you, these stories and fables were accepted amongst us for many years. It was nothing. You've been know about R. Kelly going to high schools. You knew that shit when you were 17, you heard the story. Because when we were young, R. Kelly was portrayed as the Pied Piper, a.k.a. the goddamn Chester that goes to the school. And he became a hero. But you got to understand, it's called Best of Both Worlds. And they said that man and R. Kelly could be fucking brothers. That's what they saying. Now, why am I saying that? Because the spirit of Leah, it just won't go away, y'all. Every year, the same way we learned about Bob Marley when we was young. Remember we were young, they taught us about all the dead people. We were young, they taught us about Bob Marley. They kept making sure we know about Jimi Hendrix. They taught us about all the dead people, right? Well, it's happening to their era. The youngsters are infatuated with Aaliyah more than us. The youngsters are very sad what happened to Aaliyah. And guess who the youngsters blame for doing that to Aaliyah? Guess who they all blame? When I told y'all guys, this fight has been carried out, it's never stopped. The major fight has been the youngsters. The new generation always destroys the older one. You don't know about rulership. You don't know about life itself. The young generation never accepts what the older generation accepted. And I told you they were going to try to control it. They were going to cover it up. A lot of y'all were going to be deceived. You're going to bounce to the beat of the drum because you still think it's your era and your time. But I kept telling you, every day I kept getting more proof and clues that most people were delusional because this shit was never going to stop. Now, this is in the hands of the young generation. It has taken so much fire, and they're not going to stop. They're going to burn down the whole kingdom because they never got to see Aaliyah in real life. They never got to hear her. But the thing is, they love Aaliyah more than everybody. Let's continue on, y'all. Let's continue on. The young generation, this is the most horrific shit ever. To the young generation, F is the boogeyman. When you was 10 years old, when you was 15, You just heard about certain stuff, R. Kelly. This era, they was raised here by R. Kelly. All this shit. If I'm a teenager right now, I'm fucking scared. I'm looking at all grown-up suspects. You from that era? You really like Jay-Z? If I was young and I came to your house and you start blasting Jay-Z and R. Kelly, that mean run. I'm fucking running. If I was young, and that's how I would look at it. I'm young, dating your daughter, and here you go blast R. Kelly. No, I'm getting out of there. I got the signs. Now they on that bullshit at their house. I hear them playing Jigga. What? I'm like 15. Hell no, that means get up out of here. Y'all didn't know that. I told you, y'all era. That's y'all era now. Let's go. Hear what they saying, y'all. The match has been lit. Meaning everything we already knew that was kept underground for all these years, or nothing is a fact. Nothing is a fact. But when I said all his people work online, and I was telling you, like, they're going to try so hard to stay away from it, the public is now on it. Because AALIYAH is now viral today, y'all. She is viral. AALIYAH is viral. Yes, she is. But I want y'all to see something. This wouldn't have happened if they didn't poke at NICKI. Let's go. Let's go, y'all. And keep in mind, 50 working on the dock. Now, you see this? Now, y'all know I showed you this already. Meaning, I've been giving you the updates on how they not letting it go. Guess what? They keep bringing it back up again. But this time, I must admit, they are adding sauce to it. Now, NICKI was trolling once again. And this is what she did. She actually made AALIYAH age wrong. That ain't AALIYAH age in that picture. That part is not true. But I get what she was doing. It's called gaslighting. It's called gaslighting. AALIYAH ain't 15 in that picture. Allegedly, I think it's in that picture with R. Kelly she was, but that picture, nah, she not 15. She like 20 in that picture. But that picture with that picture with AALIYAH at the Diddy freak off with Dame and them in the bed, she was of age at that point. She was over 20. But what y'all got to get is they knew that she was already broken in from R. Kelly. They knew that part. And you will see, this man was possessed with everything R. Kelly touched. Like, look, just see it now, y'all. It's like everything of R. Kelly's life transitioned to his life. Some kind of way. But this is NICKI putting sauce on it with that 15 shit. But the other part to the right, all I want y'all to know is all of these things we already heard about, assumed online, whatever, true or not. My point is, this is now public. The average Joe Blow's looking at this shit now. When I say public, pop fans, all races, all people, all eyes on them now. Yeah. That's right, y'all. No more running, no more hiding. Rockefeller, you must keep the same energy. Dame, Dame, go to work, Dame. Where you at? Because Dame, boy, oh boy. Cameron, boy, oh boy. Why I say that? Because y'all whole team is under fire now. See that? A day ago. Let me show y'all public opinion, how y'all don't have no real influence and y'all been on YouTube perpetrating a fraud because y'all been working, trying to distract what was already going to happen, and y'all already knew it. But I also want you to see today, Cam, how Jay-Z been using you for a pawn. Let's go. Billboard, National Magazine, Billboard charts. They the ones that keep the scoreboard for platinum gold records. Somebody been paying for ads. Somebody want to be seen, but it's not working. A whole day went past. A whole day went past. A timeline of Jim Jones and Cameron's never-ending feud. A whole day went past. 2 reactions. 1 like. No comments in a day. Because I've been telling them nobody cared about them. And they thought when they was playing their games online with Dame, Jay-Z, and Cam, and whatever they thought, y'all, with this back and forth Dame and Jimmy and Mano, Fabulous, all this bullshit, New York shit. Told you, they were in a box so small, nothing they do gonna work because they been exposed and they gonna keep sinking. Now I said they gonna be in this hole where they all together and they gonna drown together. And I just did that from watching and paying attention. They all been left out to dry, y'all. Cameron, Jimmy, Fat Joe and Jada Kiss. They the last ones out to dry. Trust me on that. Let's go. Their leaders. What did Nicki say? Now, Nicki is responding to what was said. Now, they made jokes. Now, we're going to go there. Check it out. Just look how she addressing it. Their leaders still think it's a joke. The destruction that's about to come down on them isn't funny. I told y'all to leave me alone. Now, y'all understand why you should have just sat there and taken your meds. Let you know a lot of them on meds. The diss against Minaj at the Grammy Awards came just after showed unexpected. Look, remember when I said if Nicki and 50 and Kanye don't do nothing, the whack-ass celebrities don't got nothing to talk about? Didn't I tell you if certain people don't do nothing, they have nothing to talk about? I told you, they are the haters now. They are the reactionary haters. Meaning, they're not balanced. They don't got nothing positive. I can see if you winning. See, let's say Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy's funny. I can see if you Eddie Murphy, you got a bunch of fucking jokes, but at the same time, you roast everybody. No, they pick on people and try to destroy their influence. Meanwhile, they have nothing to offer, and they all got to stick together. The Grammys was consisted of nothing but the majority of the loser team, the bitter, disgruntled, angry team, and most of them got their fucking homes burnt down. And some of them had to fucking move out the country too. Yeah. And guess what? Most of them are labeled as foreigners. Let's go. Why am I saying that? Let's just get into it. That's why she said their leaders still think it's a joke. Check it out. The diss against Minaj at the Grammy Awards came just after showed unexpectedly strong support. It just came. Unexpectedly showed. It came out of nowhere after she showed support for 47 administration. So they let you know. Out of nowhere, they make her the butt of jokes, saying, I want y'all to see how it always been two sides. It's political. Being that she been doing her, you see she stepped away, minding her business, you see they all going against her. And now you didn't get this part. In the end, they all exposed. They are the gaslighters of America. They are the ones who made you hate 47. So I tell you all, if you can't think of why you hate him in your head for real, just know who taught you how to hate him. That's all you got to know. If you so-called didn't say nothing when the rappers was talking about him, when the rappers had him in their raps, you loved him, right? But somehow you didn't like him no more. The question is, how? Hold on 1 second. And I'm the one to tell you it's because of the celebrities. They gaslit everybody up. But do you see them all jumping Nicki? They all jumping Nicki. They all mad at her, y'all. That whole arena. Now you're going to see why she said what she said. Check it out. Let's go. Their leaders still think it's a joke. The destruction that's about to come down on them isn't funny. I told y'all, leave me alone. Now you'll understand why you should have sat there and taken your meds. She talking to all of them loon balls. Basically letting you know, it's a reason why all them idiots be on meds. It's a reason why all they dumbass got to go to a ward after a while. She been revealing their secrets the whole time, y'all. I told you, they all been revealing their secrets. Nicki and Kanye, they been revealing their secrets, y'all. But now you're going to see. When she called Don Lemon, you know what, sucker, exposed his ass, because it's some more coming, y'all. Let's go. Why am I saying that? Because it has now started. So, you see what's happening to Cam and Jimmy, right? Nobody cares. A whole day. Because the realest shit smoking, they can't talk about. How their leader has been getting smoked. But now, y'all, check it out. Just days after Minaj stood on stage with the president as she praised his deployment. Check it out. This is what was said about her. I want to just get into that part. He said, Nicki Minaj is not here. She's still at the White House with the president, discussing very important issues. Actually, Nicki, I have the biggest ass. He said he got the biggest ass now. Everybody's saying it. I know they say it's you, but it's me. Wop, wop, wop. Look at it, baby. Wet ass pee. Guess who said that? This punk right here. See that? No. That's who they are, y'all. They're not Hollywood. They're the rainbow community, like I said. That's who they really are. That's who they really are. Hey, did you ever really take a look at John Legend wife? Huh? Did you ever really take a look at John Legend wife? Did you? No. But I will say this. Hey, if the LGBTQ don't like the president, I'll get them that. Hey, they got a right not to like him. The problem is, a lot of them don't want to claim LGBTQ in that black department. And then I also tell you, somehow they always make a so-called black man the face of hate, right? Because you know you black when you got it. When your hair like that, that means you black. You know that, right? Yeah, that means you black. But I told you who's going to be the face of hate in 47. Because they going to make his dumb ass do it too. Now, also, you pay attention to what's going to happen in his career. Meaning, it's not going to happen no time soon. Just watch how it play out in the end. And you see how they smile and happy faces? Just keep watching their smiles. Because like I say, when they mansions and neighborhoods got on fire, they didn't have the same energy. They were quiet. They ain't had nothing to say. But now you're going to see. Let's go. You're going to see why they promote move to Africa. They promote move to England. They promote do everything but be American. And now you're going to see on this 250th anniversary, you're going to see some shit. Let's go. I'm just decoding it for y'all. So check it out. What's what they bringing up? This is what they saying. They saying y'all putting attention on Nicki. Meanwhile, something else just took place. Let's go. We got to get into the facts. Minaj wasn't happy and immediately took to social media to clap back with a multi-post tirade. In one X post, she shared rumors about Noah's sexuality, writing, Trevor refuses to come out the closet when everyone in the industry knows his boyfriend. Who's she talking about? Trevor that's running his mouth. That's two. Nicki has came at two of them because that's who they really are, y'all. I told you. Remember I said there's a lot of fake black people? The fake black people are really rainbows. That's who they are. But they don't want to claim the rainbow. They want to keep claiming blackity, blackity, black. And they want to keep showing how black they are with nappy hair. Newsflash, nappy hair does not mean you're black. It doesn't. But they thought that nappier their hair is, that makes them black. The more they grow out their dreads, the blacker they will be believed. No, it don't. I told you this year is the exposure of the fake black people. And when you do your exposure and you do your research, you will see so many things. They're not black for many ways. You might find out they're not from this country, and then you might find out they barely got black in them. And on top of that, you'll find out they wasn't even raised in no black neighborhood. They ain't even had no poor white friends. But they've been the voice and the loudest talkers. Nicki is about to expose a lot of them. You're going to see a lot of that out the closet shit, y'all. She exposing all of them. No, we ain't finished yet. When I told you everything was in the closet, meaning everything we spoke about online, everything that's a rumor, today that shit public. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, as I say, ladies, you're going to have a lot of tea coming out. Y'all going to have a lot of fun online in a minute. Trust me on that. She said, Trevor refuses to come out the closet when everyone in the industry knows his boyfriend. All right, so let's go. Meanwhile, she already roasted their king. She already been roasting him. When I told you, it's a reason why they all had to come online and work. Because they did want you to know it was already over. It was already over. I've never even saw this. This is my proof of how much work they put in to cover shit up. I've never saw this one. This old. I saw this one. I've never saw this. I've never saw this one. Let's go. This is what they posting on Jay-Z as we speak. 5 hours while the Grammys going on. Check it out, y'all. The history of Jay-Z and little girls. Picture 1, Foxy at 15. He took her virginity. I'm going to say that's a lie. But I'm showing you how they adding sauce to it. Somebody's adding sauce. Because I remember, all of this shit is to gaslight all new generations. This is to, what Nicki is doing is to gaslight. They all going to gaslight the young people on them now. Being that everybody old keep playing, This is for the young people. Foxy at 15, he took her virginity. That part is not true. All right. With AALIYAH at 16 years old, he dated her. That's not true neither. Beyonce at 16, now his wife. Now that part, I don't know. With Rihanna at 16 years old, forced her to sign a contract. I don't know about that neither. But I want you to see that's what's dropping on him. When I told these idiots, they can play around all day with their fake ass beef. And I kept telling them, nobody believed them. Just like I said, they better do a lot more work because they're going to be destroyed, y'all. Let's go. All right? A timeline of Jim Jones and Cameron's never-ending beef. They've been trying to put out their own news and work online. A day went by, not one comment. Prove to you all. Nobody cares. It's all fake. They era is up and they all down together. Every beef they had was fake. Guess who owned all the rights to the music? Bingo. What am I showing you? Dame, Cam, Jimmy never had real beef with Jay-Z because they never exposed him like Nicki Minaj did, like Jaguar Wright did. They show you they the ones that got the real beef. And I'm going to tell you right now, whether you like it or not, the woman running this shit right now. The woman got the power to collapse the whole shit. If these entertainment women start talking, best believe they all will be destroyed. It's that simple. It's that simple. You pick a woman. If they all start talking now, they all done. The woman running this shit now, y'all. These are the things I've been trying to tell you why it shift. It was a shift that happened. The men, they going to be sissies. The woman, they running this shit now. That's what it is. The men are at the mercy. This is how you know. Told you, they had sissy fights. They ain't never, ever really disrespect Jay-Z ever. They were cat fighting. The whole time, y'all. Cat fighting. Because he owned their rights to their music. Cameron paid the full Jay-Z rights. They don't got real beef. Meaning, if they had beef, you will see they never, ever really disrespected him like that. The only people you know for a fact, now that history has passed, is Nicki Minaj and Jaguar Wright. So who was really scared of Jay-Z and who really had beef with him and who really went against him? I told you in the end, the man going to be exposed. You going to see it. Or while all this was going on, the man was tap dancing because their job was to deflect with fake beef. Let's go. What Nicki say? Their leaders still think it's a joke. The destruction that's about to come to them isn't even funny. Let's go. You got the proof. Only women been fighting. But here's what they saying. The young generation is now behind AALIYAH. The spirit of AALIYAH is viral today. People are going to look up to me because I'm young, black, and a female. That's what AALIYAH said out her mouth. This was somebody posted. It's a shame what they did to that woman. It's a shame what they did to her. Maybe she would have been somebody special. So I kept telling these idiots, y'all, they have to convince the new generation. They have to convince a whole lot of people. They have to convince everybody that is not a rap fan. They have to convince everybody that don't know who AALIYAH really is and didn't grow up off AALIYAH. And when they talk about AALIYAH, here go Missy, here goes Timberland. Told you nobody's going to escape. They all shall be humiliated and shamed because they're a big-ass family. And I told you they're not going to escape. Let's go. Or we just getting started, y'all. Watch what Nicki really said public. She went public on them, y'all. She didn't hold back. All right, let's go. Here we go, y'all. She also took a moment to spam X with bitter mentions of Mr. Hoover, claiming that he was allegedly named in the Epstein files. But that is being ignored. It's being ignored. Saying they trying to diss me at the show, but they trying to ignore something else. So you know what she did? Let's go. She said alongside photos of the rapper, are y'all understanding that these people have been sacrificing children as a way of gaining and maintaining power? If you ever vote, again, I'm not going to say that part. You just as soulless as they are and will perish. Maybe it's time for me to do some story times. Since I was trying not to say what I know, yet they continue to attempt bullying. I was trying not to say what I know, yet they continue to keep attempting at bullying. Are y'all understanding these people have been sacrificing children? This is public information now. Meanwhile, this shit has been going on. Told you it was in the black world. It was underground. Now it's all national, public. AALIYAH is trending today. And these things that Nicki said, they're trending also. Along with that trending, along with everything else trending. Let's go. As Nicki Minaj continues to meme and point accusing fingers at Jay-Z for her downfall and that of YCMB. Okay? The many times Jay-Z showed up for the industry. Told you he was next. Meaning, told you he keeps showing his face, right? Every time he shows his face, it's going to be bad for him. They didn't disappear, like I said. So now, he about to get the treatment, y'all. I think for him, it's going to be way worse. Let's go. Because the young people on him, they look, he got thrown to the wolves, the young people. The young people, they the main ones into all that sacrifice talk and Illuminati talk. Let's go. Crazy reason. Nicki Minaj keeps putting a pink wig on Jay-Z. All this being covered up all this time. Now you see why what I said on YouTube and Instagram is controlled. You now get it? I told you his crown been knocked off. Did you ever see a rapper ever disrespect him like that? Other than 50 Cent and Nicki Minaj. But don't worry, New York. New York is still winning, I told you. New York is still winning. It's just that a particular part of New York is not winning no more. Or should I say, it's just a particular kingdom. And I always tell you, it's okay. If you learn to just chill and relax, you will be okay. See, they felt like people are ignorant and you don't know about rulership in kingdoms. No, their kingdom has been collapsed already. But they were trying to rebuild it and keep it going. When kingdom come, watch the throne. He thought he was the king. He was the king of the blacks. He was also the king of New York. The king of York. That's who he was. The #1 Yankee. But he has been dethroned. Y'all didn't want to accept it, right? You also didn't see him rebuttal. I told you his silence going to be his destruction. The fact that Jay-Z doesn't talk is the reason why he's going to be destroyed. The fact that he doesn't talk is the proof and evidence he talks behind the scenes and pulls strings as the puppet master. But I always tell you, it's all in your face, y'all. The way you live is the way you die. So, since you live quiet behind the scenes, you shall be slayed in the public. Because this one, you can't pay for media. This one, you have to defend yourself. Family, if I was free in this world and I didn't do shit, I would have been separated myself and clarified my whole legacy from Russell Simmons, R. Kelly, P. Diddy, Harvey Weinstein, and anybody else y'all can talk about. If I was a clean individual in this game, I would have been separated myself from everybody like, yo, we had fun together. Those were the days, but hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm not into that shit they into. But when you can't do that and you can't say certain things, you got to be quiet. I also told you that them being quiet is going to be their trap. If you can't defend yourself, y'all, what happens after that? It gets worse, right? Now, it's truth put on you and people start lying on you. Now you got people telling the truth on you and lying on you. Now the people don't know who was what because you ain't been saying nothing. But that's happening to Jay-Z. So I know better because I know the era. So when they saying he was with AALIYAH at 15, that's not the truth. But when you don't know no better, see how it can become the truth to young people? It's because this is the filth being spread on him. And it done took off now. It's not going to stop ever now. It's never going to stop. It never was, meaning all his minions can't control it no more. Told you this was the year all black media hip-hop gonna be exposed. Do you see Billboard not getting no traction? No traction in a day. No traction. How is that possible, y'all? How the hell was I a rapper? Big as hell. I'm on Revolt every day. But when it's a post, I don't get no reaction, no comments. Oh, but on YouTube, I get all these views. And on Instagram, I get all these views and likes. But everywhere else, nothing. All right, let's go. Here's what they're saying about them, y'all. They better fucking run. This is what Nicki added. She added that she wants to expose the brainwashing techniques used. They sabotaged my documentary because I spoke about abuse that I suffered. They've been trying to stall all my projects in hopes I'd lose a bunch of money and beg them for help. Extortion games. And what you got to understand, these allegations is what said they did to a lot of people. A lot of people. It was said certain things had to be done for somebody to stay at the top. It is said this is what they did for years. And like I said yesterday, all you got to do is see that video with him and Rihanna, and you will get it clear. When he act like he damn near was going to smack her ass. All right? Let's go. It is said they abuse women. And the main people they abuse is black people. So get it right. Anybody that want to say, oh, they trying to take a black man down. The word is all he did was abuse blacks. So let's go. Let's go. Now let me finish. Let me speed it up. Your favorite artist has been practicing rituals in a satanic cult where they take babies from other countries and mutilate, enslave them as a form of a blood sacrifice to their God. You see, when your master is you know who, you must constantly shed blood. However, the jig is up. That's what's being said. Not saying nothing is a fact, but that's what's being said. This shit world news. All right? This how they coming. Continuing on her tangent against Jay-Z and the music industry. She's talking about not just no Jay-Z. She's talking about everybody in that room. She's talking about what? All of them. When I said everybody tried to put it on Diddy, everybody thought they was going to escape, that Diddy was the bad guy by himself. But I told you, all of them were participants with the diddler. And most of them did even worse shit. These are just facts. Meaning, facts of the allegations of 250 video cameras. All right? Shit like that. Meaning, the stuff, I've heard Oprah and them accused of way more worse shit than Diddy. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's my whole point. It's all accusation, nothing is a fact. So as you see, to be fair, they say, Nicki, you ain't saying nothing about your brother. But look, I look at it like this. Maybe Nicki knows what she knows because of her brother. Basically, you mother, just like my brother. You get it? Take one and know one, right? So maybe Nicki do know, but you get it? Will y'all feel better if she just come out and say, Jay-Z, you just like my brother? Will y'all feel better then? But if she said that, guess what? It'll make it stick even more. Jay-Z, you just like my brother. What if she say that? That's how I would have shot all y'all. He just like my brother. I would have spared my brother neither. Fuck that. Fool, you just like my brother. You can't duck that one, can you? So look, I'm showing you. They try to fight online, let Nicki know. Nicki, what you talking about? Here you go, your brother right here. Well, duh. If she know her brother's one, okay then. She might know one when she see one, huh? She might know behavior. Her brother's locked up for the most horrific, disgusting shit too. Let's go. But I'm the one told you from day one, ain't none of them cleaning this shit. I just said, some of them did things that others just didn't do. And I told you, this shit is all about abuse and other shit. Blackball in career. See, code word. Blackball career, y'all not getting. They were messing up money. That's their charges. If Nicki got a project with Young Money, and Young Money got to deal with Universal, you messing up Universal money. You messed up investors' money. Told you they getting charged with a lot of shit. Y'all don't understand this game. Blackballing the artists. You messed up the budget. You messed up everything. I gave out these hits before. When you blackball Carrie Hilson and they had plans for her to be the next Beyonce. When you're a celebrity in this game and they know certain shit, or they just gave Carrie Hilton, they just gave her $5 million for album, or they just gave her this money for this new deal, or word, we're going to stop that deal. We're going to make her shit flop. Flex, don't play it. Ebro, don't play it. Charlemagne, diss her ass. That's the shit they do. Charlemagne, make little mama cry. She coming up. Yeah, we're going to book her for this Friday. Make sure you make her cry on camera. Bingo. No more little mama. They got a track record now, y'all. They're going down. He's a fucking punk, y'all. Women. Like I say, if he did it to all people, I say fair game. He did it to black people. He was a nigga for Marcy Projects. He was a nigga from the projects that knew he can abuse blacks and get away with it. He knew he can abuse black people and he wouldn't stop. That's my narrative on him. That's my narrative on him. Let's go. I got some more nails in the coffin, y'all. Allhiphop.com. In a day, posted. No reactions, no likes, no comments. Nobody cares about hip hop. But now, y'all, look at this title. Exclusive. Diddy opens up about role in multiple deaths. I'm not going there with this article today, but I just wanted to show y'all what's coming. Diddy opens up about role in multiple deaths. As Nicki is talking about, they sacrifice people. Their leaders still think it's a joke. The destruction that's about to come down on them isn't funny. I told y'all, leave me alone. So, let's go. Let's go. Claiming that Jay-Z, was allegedly named in Ep files, but it's being ignored. She said alongside photos of the rapper, are y'all understanding that these people have been sacrificing youngsters as a way of gaining and maintaining power? We're going to leave that right there. We're going to come back to that. Let me speed it up for y'all. Diddy opens up about role in multiple deaths. So they need to find out what this article about, and they need to find out what Diddy talking about. Now check this out. Here's what they saying in real time. AALIYAH is trending today. AALIYAH's plane crash was a setup murder to silence her. 213,000 views, 12,000 likes, 1,000 plus shares. See that, Dame? Dame. You and Cameron and you Rockefeller guys wouldn't stop playing online, right? See? You didn't give clarity. Y'all just kept using people's name for clout. You kept trying to make your era relevant. But Dame, as of today, they saying that you and your boy sacrificed AALIYAH, bro. And you gonna have to explain some shit to the young people. Don't explain to me, Dame. I don't think you had nothing to do with it. I don't believe this shit, bro. But you gotta explain it to people in their teens, 20s, shit like that. Then they posted what AALIYAH said out her mouth. Y'all being accused of abusing women. This is what AALIYAH said out her mouth. People are gonna look up to me because I'm young, black, and a female. Damn. And according to the track record, they trying to say y'all abuse women. That's the track record on y'all. Somehow a woman get with y'all, they never do better after y'all. Somehow they just do worse. And I'm going to keep telling you, it is being said, everything Diddy accused of with Cassie, it is said that's what they all do. Like I said, everything will not be put on a diddler. Not on my watch. That's what I've been telling y'all from day one. They thought it was going to be on Diddy, and they was going to keep playing in your face. Now I can show you today. Let me show you what playing in your face is in media. Here you go. A timeline of Jim Jones and Cameron's never-ending feud. Pick dickhead. I know their whole timeline. I don't need you to post it. What y'all been trying to do is make them interested to the new generation. But time and time again, the new generation been showing you they don't care. Now, as the days been going by, family, haven't I been showing you they can't get 100 likes? Then I show you they can't get 50 likes. Now I'm showing you a whole day going by. They're not even getting a like per hour. And I'm also showing you verified news, verified Billboard. Billboard is the people that tell us who go platinum and who don't, mean it's the realest news you can get. I told you they're not fucking rappers no more. I told you they're not famous, they're not celebrities, they're fucking has-beens from an era that is now resting in peace. And there's nothing nobody gonna do about it. And the more they kept going, they was gonna embarrass themselves and expose themselves. See that? Nobody cares about their fake-ass beef. Why? They didn't expose the real beef. They didn't separate themselves. Nas said something about Jay-Z and youngsters. He said that shit years ago. It's a reason why they banned Nas from the radio in New York. He went on one rant. He was banned ever since. But they wanted me to hate Nas and love them. Nope. I used to love hip-hop. I got love for every rapper. Get it? Meaning, in hip-hop music, you can't make me like, you can't make me like Jay-Z song more than nobody else song. That's how I deal with hip-hop, y'all. I deal with hip-hop different. If it's a particular bustarhymes song I like, if it's, hey, you get what I'm saying? It's music. What the fuck you want me to do? Music is music, y'all. But they wanted me to like who they wanted me to like. I was supposed to like him, no matter what. When that song Ether came out, I was one of the people saying he got Ether. You was one of the people going with that takeover shit. Burnt. I mean, he did his thing in it, but no, y'all, they been Ether. Tupac been this Jay-Z. You bought him after that, not me. So this the joke, y'all. They bought Jay-Z after Tupac. When I told you that the West Coast got pranked, they were the main Jay-Z lovers in the end. So the whole thing is this. Y'all bought Jay-Z after claiming Tupac fans. Meanwhile, check it out. This the word on him. This the shit they doing to him. All right? So why am I saying that? It is sad, man. Meaning, at this point, they have to prove they have no minor allegation. Meaning, you go say they have to prove they don't deal with youngsters. They got to prove all this shit wrong now. They have to. It's no more just talking. Aaliyah's plane crash was a set-up murder to silence her. Who was she dating at the time? Well, damn. Told y'all kept worried about me. Y'all kept trying to go on Art of Dialogue and do all this shit. Told y'all, man, well, it's bigger than me. I was just giving y'all the news. I just report the news in real time. I just report the news they don't want you to hear or they can't talk about. That's all it is. And I get them this. Some of them real big and they don't want to piss their friends off. And then some of them, they don't want lawsuits because they're big, I guess. But I told them in the end, nobody's going to be big. Nobody's going viral no more. Nobody's going to gain 1 million subs no more. Never again. Let's go. Aaliyah's plane crash was a set-up murder to silence her. Why are they saying that? But Aaliyah's going viral. That's the talk today. So they wouldn't let it die. Just know, as of today, everybody's talking about Aaliyah and him and them. Her death, but it's being portrayed that Aaliyah was abused by the industry because it's being said that R. Kelly already broke her in and then they took over. No, not them. Missy, Timbaland, and all of them took over. You can't leave Missy and Timbaland out of it neither because they play the innocent role, but they not. Get it? Now check this out. Snoop Dogg's daughter announced her baby's death on Saturday. Snoop Dogg granddaughter. Snoop Dogg shares emotional tribute to baby granddaughter. His granddaughter passed away, y'all, over the weekend. Shit crazy, right? As they saying, as Nicki is talking this talk, not saying none is a fact, none is related. She said they sabotaged my documentary because I spoke about abuse that I suffered. They've been trying to stall out my projects in hopes I could lose a bunch of money. All right? She wants to expose their brainwashing techniques used. Told you they got everybody under a spell. That's what the witchcraft is about. Everybody was under a spell to think they were all winning when their careers been over. They've been winning with social media magic. So-and-so got $1 billion. So-and-so got this. So-and-so does that. Wasn't winning on the charts at all. Wasn't winning public opinion at all. Been being accused of shit for the past 5 years straight. Been getting accused just as much as Diddy. But they were able to pay for media, and they thought they were going to escape the ridicule of Diddy, but they going to get it worse. He's going to get it worse than Diddy. Because they wasn't putting Diddy name with child sex. Nope. So look, their leaders still think it's a joke. The destruction that's about to come. What's going to be the destruction? Key word, that means she about to start talking. She about to start talking. Meanwhile, it's 50 poking at the dot coming. She about to open her mouth up. That's the destruction going to happen. Every time she open up her mouth, destruction going to come out. Let's go. That's why they tell you right here, look. When they used her for the butt of her joke, they said she immediately clapped back. She shared rumors of Noah's sexuality, writing, Trevor refuses to come out the closet when everyone in the industry knows his boyfriend. Really, let it be known. She about to let it be known. A lot of them get down like that. Trust me, she about to expose. I told you what's going to happen. She took one moment claiming somehow the Epstein files being ignored. Somebody's name got released. They ain't talking about that, huh? She said alongside a photo of the rapper, are y'all understanding that these people have been sacrificing youngsters as a way of gaining and maintaining power? If you ever vote again, you just soulless and they are and will perish. Maybe it's time for me to do some story time. Keyword, story time. Snitching. Since I was trying not to say what I know, yet they continue to attempt bullying. So I'm going to tell you right now, her weapon is her mouth, her tongue. And she's going to get to talking. And it's going to be very sad. Meanwhile, Nicki is the one posting this shit now, meaning she's reposting it on her timeline, making it go more viral. And she's adding sauce on it. This the part Nicki's capping about. She's saying that Aaliyah's 15 in that picture. That part is not true. But this is her poking at him. No, the whole world is against him now, y'all. Meaning this shit is so big, I want to see them try to fight it now. I want to see them try to get away from it. No, everything I'm showing you is posted in real time. He loves little girls. This posted on him right now as we speak. As we speak, 24/7, 24/7. Aaliyah's going viral, y'all. Yes. Let's go back. And don't forget, it's not a coincidence. They say that Foxy Brown's name is mentioned in the Keefe D trial. It is said that Foxy Brown has affiliations with Zip. Their name will be mentioned in the Keefe D trial, y'all. Do you see the parallels in this shit? I don't know where it's all going, but it's not looking good for New York. They say Foxy Brown might have to come to court. Are they going to pressure Foxy Brown to go against Jay-Z? Foxy Brown, you can get out this situation. All you got to do is be on this Jay-Z doc and explain some things. Who knows, y'all? Fire's about to get lit. So let's look at something real quick. I wanted y'all to see all these postings are right now as we speak. So basically, everyone in those files is guilty except Jay-Z because he's Beyonce's husband. Oh, I get it. Cool. Why won't you say Inga's name? Inga's Foxy Brown. Why won't you say Inga's name? She was the victim. This relationship started when she was 15, the same age that Aaliyah was when she married R. Kelly in Rosemont. This is the picture right here. Now, they said in that picture, Foxy was 15. But I don't think she was 15 in that neither. She might have been 16, 17, 18, I don't know. But It's not about that. They showing a pattern. He don't got a lot of pictures with grown women. They showing a pattern in his track record. How long he been in this rap game? Well, counting your hands, how many grown women he was known to be with. Family, if I was a rapper like him, if I was a rapper, period, you'd have had so many rumors of R&B chicks and female rappers I done hit. It just would have been like that. And I'd have dated a lot of them outright, wouldn't care, because I'd have been having fun. I'd have been having sex with a lot of them female celebrities. That's me. But a lot of them, if you pay attention, they don't have that track record. Meaning, okay, you heard about rumors of Tupac getting a lot of women. You never heard it about no other rappers like that, except for Diddy. Diddy proved us he get a lot of women. He did, not nobody else. And that's why I say Diddy's name is not mentioned with minors like other people. I'll tell you, it's a difference in this shit. Each one of them got a different card. Diddy's name is not mentioned with minors like him and R. Kelly. If we looked at who helped who in careers, Diddy helped more people in their career than he did. We went through all of that. We already weighed and judged them up. If it came to helping people, in reality, Diddy did more than him. In many different ways, he just did. So when I tell you, his life in this game is parallel to everything R. Kelly did, is just he rapped. And the narrative on him now, on all of them, is they have to prove it wrong. They have to prove it. And I'm not talking about them talking on no damn platform. See that? I told them all, keep going live on these platforms that they control. All that shit was, y'all believe in your own shit. They didn't want to accept the fact that the world was against them. And I wanted y'all to get that. They kept focusing on black opinion so much, that's why they lost this war, when I told them this shit was bigger than black opinion. They have to convince the world they're not into this kind of shit now. The world, y'all. The world. And it's not going to happen. And don't forget this. Everybody else is not sparing his name on that list. Meanwhile, this shit been going on. This is recent. They dropped this on him recent. Ever since his name on that list, there you go. Told you there's no coming back. Because I told you the plan was they don't want their kids looking up to none of these characters no more. So all of their images are going to be destroyed. I told you the only people taking up for them at this point now is the people who work for them and a little bit of New York City. That's about it. Other than that, y'all, nah, it's over for them. Super over. Just know that. Everybody on that side, done with them. Aaliyah's plane crash was a set-up murder to silence her. So, Dame, you got some more talking to do, Dame. You got some explaining to do. But at this point, Dame, they saying y'all abused Aaliyah. One way or another. They saying y'all abused her. You two guys. All right? Cameron, do you ever talk about Aaliyah? You act like you was never around Aaliyah too. You see how certain topics y'all just quiet? Fat Joe, Jada Kiss, y'all was around Aaliyah too. Why y'all always talk about all these other people, but y'all don't talk about certain people? This is why y'all all wrapped up, because y'all one family and y'all time up. Let's go. I just gave them to play. Now let's go back to the top. Here you go right here, y'all. Check it out with your own eyes. 50 Cent Eyes, new documentary on Jay-Z after name surfaces. Here go the facts for everybody. Damn, Jay. Damn, they got your man Jay in the Ep files. I got to do a doc on this ish. He wrote alongside AI-generated images of Jay-Z signaling his intention to explore the topic. So, 50 about to get to working. But I assume 50 already got that doc put together. I just assume that. I assume they already got some shit together. They just going to do a rollout how they going to drop it. So I want y'all to get, when they was at the Grammys doing all this joking, I think all they did was make it worse. They just made it worse. Because a lot of y'all didn't know, you should have it today. A percentage of Hollywood is red and a percentage is blue. The ones that's blue, the ones that control the internet, the ones that control public opinion. The blue side is the side that owns all of the black media outlets. All of this went together under one umbrella, under one man in the office. And if you still didn't put together yet, that whole era is being dismantled. and exposed and trampled. They are now, let me tell you what, this is the word on them now. No ifs, ands about it. They have explaining to do. Nicki has went viral off the shit she's saying. On top of AALIYAH going viral, on top of the 50 dot. This is what they saying about them. This is what they better fight. Right here. Your favorite artist has been practicing rituals in a satanic cult where they take babies from other countries. You heard about schools in other countries. You heard about water in other countries. It is being said they take babies from other countries and mutilate, enslave them as a form of a blood sacrifice to their God. You see, when your master is you know who, you must constantly shed blood. However, the jig is up. And that's why I told these idiots, if I was down with the devil by this time, I'd have just came out already. I'm down with the devil. What the hell y'all gonna do about it? Let's go. But they can't do that. Meanwhile, that's the word on them. When Nicki said keyword sacrifice. This is why somebody posts this right here. This is why they post that. AALIYAH plane crash was a setup to silence her. Because it was said somebody became a star after that. But they got explaining to do because she was dating Dame. And they want to know, Dame, why was AALIYAH on that broke-ass airplane? Right, Rockefeller? Also, Snoopdogg granddaughter has passed away over the weekend. So, when I tell you these rappers are dark clouds, they dark, they miserable, and nothing good happens around them, no kind of way. I told you it's time for them to go. They are the black cloud that put a fucking dark curse on everybody's community because that's who they are. That's what rap music is. Being that you ain't want to accept it, it's nothing left but truth to tell now. That's it. No more secrets. No more secrets. No more cover-ups. They don't control media no more. Therefore, everything you heard as a rumor, they're going to be unleashed. At this point, they have to prove shit wrong. It ain't no more talking. They better do some goddamn documentaries. It's no more trying to sue people. It's no more trying to take people to court. Those are all forms of guilt. If they're not going to fight it with the truth, they don't got a leg to stand on. It's that simple now, y'all. If they're not standing on their square, they can't fight. That means they are destroyed, and that means it's just getting started because 50 going to drop that dot. On that note, I'm not going to hold y'all no more. I think today was smooth. Today was very smooth. Today is Money Day, 2026. It's the new year and a new day. Everything is good, y'all, but everything we love is going to disappear like I said. We all love a lot of shit that wasn't right. But now, if you didn't get it through your head, you're going to get it clear. You're going to get shame, humiliation, and you're going to be fucking broke in poverty. That's what's going to happen now, y'all, because now you're going to see they was gaslighting a lot of shit, but they not here to help nobody. You look at all those, you add up that whole room. That's enough to feed America. They ain't feeding shit. They've been gaslighting all this shit you see, but the fans are suffering. They ain't do no coat drive. They ain't do no turkey drive. They ain't doing back to school drive. They've been using the black card that don't work. They've been the main ones promoting America be divided, fighting, arguing, bullshit over a fucking president that they love. And they started to hate another president. But what they forgot, it's still years left. And it's just getting started. This is my opinion of what we already spoke about. I told you Hollywood been dead. Black Hollywood been destroyed. They ain't want to accept it. Now you watch Nicki expose everything. And don't forget Kanye waiting and 50 working on the doc. So if they not fighting this Epstein shit, if they not talking about AALIYAH, it is nothing to talk about. Mary J. Blige, this is why I said, if you were smart, you would not be mentioning their name. When I said, he gonna make it where you gonna say his name. Because you're gonna go down with him. He been manipulating this shit. Therefore, if he don't speak up, that's his destruction. He rap his ass off, but if he don't talk in an interview, a documentary, if he does not personally address this shit, it is what it is. Meanwhile, Justin is performing No dancers, no visuals, no outfits, just straight vocals. None of that extra shit. No bands, no glitter, no fire, no coming out the sky. Just Justin and the fucking music. When I told you the game is going back, that other shit was hype. That wasn't win on the charts. Justin ain't made music in years. He's still on top of the charts. Jim Jones and Cameron online playing. God damn it. Justin was around Diddy just like Jim Jones and Cameron was around Diddy. Jim Jones is broke. Cameron damn near broke. Justin Bieber got over $300 million. So who's the idiot in the end? No, Justin's supposed to, he the one that so-called got abused. But he ain't the only one. Because if anything happened to him, it happened to Cameron and Mace too, and Usher. But all you gotta know is this. Justin is a man now. See? He still got his career. He got his money. And he also just gave a tribute to the diddler. Freaky. Freak Nation, man. Nah, he just showing you artistic skill. Just him and the music, man. That's it. No more hype. And they said Justin was singing. Because they say a lot of your people can't sing. That's why they need all the hype. They say your people can't sing, so they need all the dancers. They need lights, camera, action, social media hype, pictures, videos. Meanwhile, just make the fucking music. No, now y'all they brought all the drama to online, y'all. The internet was supposed to be fun, y'all. They brought all that drama. Who the fuck you gonna like? Who you not gonna like? This person, trash that person. All the bloggers paid off. They fucking ruined the internet. They made it corny as shit. They made it corny, y'all. Trash. Meanwhile, enjoy your day. We out. One. Shout out to the replay gang. Nas told y'all, man, straight up. Let's say the bar one more time. He said, I rock hoes, y'all rock fellas. Y'all the main ones still talking about a feud, a lover's quarrel between Jim Jones and Cameron. That's why Nas told you, I rock hoes, y'all rock fellas. Jim Jones, a rapper, been with one woman his whole career named Chrissy. He never had a celebrity woman. Ha ha. Can you see who they really are? Mace never had a celebrity woman. They talk about Brandy. Brandy was a little girl. Ha. No. Cameron, he didn't have a lot of women his whole career. Did he? You mean they celebrity rappers didn't fuck a lot of women like Lil Wayne did? They don't got more baby mamas in the rap game than Lil Wayne. Show you he like coochie. Lil Wayne got a lot of baby mamas. And you see that, right? That's why I say, if anything, some of them you can call them fruity, you can call them bi. Some of them bi, some of them not. Some of them like dildos. Lil Wayne name is not mentioned with no dildos. No. DMX, we got proof DMX was hitting that coochie. No, they wasn't hitting that coochie like that, y'all. You got proof now. If it wasn't for Juju, you have no proof of Cameron with a woman in this game. Yeah, he gonna play around, talk about he had this and had that. He didn't have a whole lot. No, he didn't. No, y'all. Nas told you, I rock hoes, y'all rock fellas. Who you saw online playing? These fellas right here. Jimmy back and forth quarrel. You seen Cam and Mace back and forth. Then Jimmy gonna go back and forth. Those are sissy fights. I rock hoes, y'all rock fellas. This shit called Eat the Takeover, dissing other men that's winning and shining, dissing other men that get the ladies, you know what I'm saying, want to diss them instead of being a friend. I rock hoes, y'all rock fellas. See it now? That's their career. They all going down together. That's right. Why you think a Million been left their ass? Salute to a Million. She saw that shit coming. You see how a Million is a genius in the end? In the end, she's the fucking genius. Guess what, a Million? One day you can tell your story and get paid. Don't die broke, a Million. Don't die broke. Let's go. Because Foxy Brown going down with the ship. But They might put some pressure on Foxy, y'all, because she mentioned that Keefy D trial. They might make her tell everything she know about New Yorkers. Tell everything. We know you know everything about Jay. We know you ain't going to talk. But if we put you in that Keefy D trial, you're going to get on that stand against Jay-Z. We out, y'all.